Wrong question, wrong celebrity, wrong day.
You're a silly man.
No, I'm not silly at all.
You're a silly man in a checkered shirt.
I am not. Wow.
These interviewers learned it the hard way. Today, we are going to bring you 10 instances when celebrities shut down interviewees.
What are we doing?
Well, I'm just asking questions. That's all.
Right.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you guys.
And first up, we have a lighthearted radio interview where Ariana Grande was asked a question that immediately revealed the subtle sexism female celebrities constantly face.
So, if you could use makeup or your phone one last time, which one would you pick? Makeup or your phone?
Is this
one
what you
last
think
time?
girls have trouble choosing between?
absolutely.
Is this
Are you kidding?
Yes.
Is this men assuming that that's what girls would have to choose
Yes.
between?
Now, this
Not a
come
question.
on. Can you really go anywhere without your cell phone?
The hosts joked about whether she would rather give up her phone or her makeup. A question framed as playful, but rooted in stereotype. And instead of laughing it off, Ariana paused and calmly flipped the script.
I can't do that. I have to wake up and like not for a while, and then in a while I go, you know?
Yeah.
I love it. I love being able to go on, and I mean, of course, the only reason I use Twitter is to talk to my fans, really, and to like tweet things that I need to tweet or that I want to tweet.
She asked why those are the types of choices assumed to define women. Why are women reduced to beauty products and accessories while men are rarely boxed into such shallow categories?
When I'm on tour, that's my lifeline is that. But you know, when I'm at a dinner table, I like to be present and talking.
Good quality.
Eye contact.
Ladies, learn.
Yeah.
Listen and learn, ladies.
Boys, learn.
Oh, excuse
Come
me.
on.
You see us on our phones? Nah, it's quiet for that.
I have made that
We got
mistake.
respect.
Come
We're on
on.
a date right now. We got our.
Have you seen the new?
Boys and girls, we can all learn.
Her tone wasn't angry, but it was firm. And she was right, I mean. She didn't insult anyone or escalate the situation. She simply held up a mirror to the bias behind the question.
Let's try the problem. If you could fix one problem in the world, what would it be, Ariana Grande?
Judgment in general, like sort of weird and intolerance and meanness and double standards, misogyny, racism, sexism, you know, all that shit.
Yeah.
There's lots we got to get started on.
We need it.
We
We
got
need-
work.
That's what we need to focus on.
She actually transformed what could have been another dismissive celebrity interview into a subtle but powerful lesson about respect and perception.
We have work to do.
Oh, kids, we got
We need
work to do.
We'll start with you, though.
Me?
Yeah, we'll start with him.
There you are.
We'll start with him.
Unicorn?
I'm very upset over this unicorn emoji
Bro,
statement.
retweet me right now, bro.
You're not gonna post it. You're just putting up a front. He's putting up a front.
Next is the evergreen Scarlett Johansson. During an Avengers press tour, Scarlett Johansson noticed something frustratingly familiar.
To Scarlett, to get into the shape of Black Widow, did you have anything special to do in terms of the diet? Like you have to eat some specific food or that sort of thing?
If I've learned anything, it's that people are much more interested in your second question to Scarlett than any answer I can give to mine.
While her male co-stars were being asked about fight scenes, character arcs, and superhero training, she was asked about her diet and how she maintained her figure in the Black Widow suit. The difference was glaring, and without hesitation, Scarlett called it out. She questioned why she was receiving food and body-related questions while the men were treated as action heroes.
You're like the fifth person that's asked me that.
because
What is going on? Since when did people start asking each other about in interviews about their underwear?
She made it clear that the disparity wasn't accidental.
The fashion elements you see here, I honestly really don't know how to answer that question.
It reflected a larger issue in media culture, forcing journalists and viewers alike to recognize the double standard in real time. It was a reminder that sometimes respect isn't denied loudly, it's denied subtly. And she made sure subtle didn't mean unnoticed. Well, Jonah Hill went a step ahead. During a press tour after his noticeable weight loss, an interviewer asked a question that sounded casual, but carried a strange assumption.
So are you the fat guy in Hollywood still, or is everybody like look at you and they're like, oh wow, you know, this is great, now you're healthy?
Could he still be funny now that he was slimmer? The implication was clear, as if comedy had been tied to his body, as if being overweight was part of the joke. Jonah got angry. His reaction? Priceless.
What the fuck, man? You know, are you deliberately trying to do this to like get a rise out? Is this English dry wit, or are you just a fucking asshole? I don't understand. Can you just ask a normal question?
His reaction turned the awkward moment back on the interviewer without escalating it. It was subtle but powerful. Because humor isn't a body type, talent isn't a size. And in just a few sentences, Jonah made that clear.
First of all, you smell good, which is surprising.
Why is that surprising?
I don't know. I just wouldn't think of a guy who would have a nice scent on, and
that's such a like. I'm gonna really work hard to not take that as a shot. You know what I mean?
Ramsey, on the other hand, didn't go easy. During an interview, a journalist tried to ambush Ramsey by pulling out photos of an allegedly bad steak served at one of his restaurants.
It's really weird for you to give me a piece of paper, and when you say, am I satisfied that it's a good steak, you have to be a little bit more honest with me on that one. What are you trying to get at?
The tactic was clear. Catch him off guard, get a reaction, get a headline. But Ramsey didn't explode immediately. Instead, he leaned in. What are you trying to get at? He asked, calling out the setup in real time.
It's really weird for you to give me a piece of paper, and when you say, am I satisfied that it's a good steak, you have to be a little bit more honest with me on that one. What are you trying to get at?
The steak in question, ordered well done. Ramsey calmly explained that once you cook a steak well done, you destroy much of the beef's natural taste and texture.
But you asked the steak to be cooked well done.
And is that a well done steak?
Oh, come on. What is this? I mean, where can you, I mean, keep on rolling. For legal reasons, this is absolutely crucial. But how sad is this, that you asked for a steak to be cooked well done, okay?
He was smart. He wasn't dodging accountability. He was dismantling the premise. And when he finally called it a bit of a stupid question, it didn't feel like rage. He just refused to be cornered, exposing the flaw in the question.
Now, whatever quality of beef it is, it's gone past any form of taste when you've cooked it well done. So you present me with a picture, God bless you, and you say, is that right? I don't eat steak well done. That's your prerogative because you're the customer. But unfortunately, you're never going to identify the quality of a beef when the steak is well cooked. So I'm really sorry to piss on your bonfire, but it's a bit of a stupid question. Thank you. Can I give you a paper back?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I thought it was an intelligent interview.
Megan Fox didn't expose the question. He exposed the interviewer. A reporter crossed the line from professional to personal and began openly flirting, telling her he didn't know if there's a man alive who's not in love with her.
I don't know if there's I don't know if there's a man alive who's not in love with you in some way.
Fox didn't laugh along. Instead, she called it out. You're a silly man, she said, clearly uncomfortable.
You're so silly.
You know what am I really?
You're a silly
No,
man.
I'm not silly at all.
You're a silly man in a checkered shirt.
I am not. Wow.
And when he doubled down, she pointed out the obvious. I think you're flirting with me. The moment aged poorly.
What is your life like? Do you have a handle on your life right now?
Oh, sure.
Really?
Yeah. What do you mean?
You have to go into every situation when you have a conversation with a man you've never met that is going to end at some point with him flirting with you.
Especially as Fox has since spoken openly about objectification in Hollywood.
He's been flirting the whole time we've been sitting here.
Oh, is that what flirting is?
See, now I think you're flirting with me. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
And speaking of interviews that didn't age well, we have another one. When actress Sandra Bullock appeared on morning television, host Matt Lauer repeatedly referenced her nude scene instead of her film's story.
The major thing that's changed since you were here last?
Yes.
I have now seen you naked.
And I'm so sorry about that.
I have seen you naked.
Were you able to sleep afterwards? Why are you looking down?
Did I mention you have a nude scene? He pressed. Bullock handled it with sarcasm, but the discomfort was visible. And guess what?
I watched it last night. It is a lot of fun. Did I mention you have a nude scene in this movie?
Pretty much from the time you opened your mouth. Yeah.
Sandra Bullock, come back more often.
No, not after this interview.
Years later, Lauer was fired from NBC following allegations of sexual misconduct, casting those interviews in a different light.
The movie obviously is about the Joker, but it goes beyond that. It's really about the mental state he was in. Can you tell me a little bit about what research or what kind of what you did to prepare for this? Because this was really an intense performance. what was kind of the process of getting into that mindset?
When it comes to interviews, Phoenix has never exactly hidden his discomfort with the press. He hates them. And during the media tour for Joker, he was repeatedly asked the same question about his preparation, his mindset, his process.
Isn't this old news? Isn't this old news? I feel like I've talked about this for 6 months.
I feel like I've talked about this for 6 months. The room shifted. It wasn't explosive.
I think I was most curious about the medications that he was taking and the effects and side effects of those medications.
It wasn't dramatic. It was exhaustion. Then came the sarcasm. And thank you so much for asking that question. My publicist is telling me I need to go home. Phoenix didn't shout. He didn't insult. He simply made it clear. Some questions stop being insightful and start becoming noise.
I've never been so proud to attend an award ceremony as I am tonight. And thank you so much for asking that question. My publicist is telling me I just need to go home.
And then there are the moments when the question isn't even subtle. A reporter decided to pivot from the actress's work to her private life.
I just wondered if you are as happy in your private life, and will we be seeing a certain Mr. Ashton Kutcher perhaps making a trip over here?
Casually asking whether a certain Mr. Ashton Kutcher might be making an appearance. The shift was obvious. The focus wasn't the project. It wasn't the performance. It was gossip. Her reaction? Immediate. How disappointing was that question? She said, calling it out in real time.
Wow, how disappointing was that question?
Should we move on to another one?
Absolutely.
I think there was a question.
Nah, that was insane from Rihanna, changing the engineering of the room instantly. Instead of entertaining speculation, she redirected. And I'm single, if that's what you're really asking. It was sharp, controlled. Unbothered, she made it clear that her personal life wasn't promotional material.
We've got to move on. I think
I'm
there's a
happy
question
and I'm
here.
single, if that's what you're really asking.
And for the last of the night, we have a glaring response from Matt Damon. At a 2011 education rally, Damon was asked whether teacher tenure protects bad teachers.
A teacher wants to teach. I mean, why else would you take a shitty salary and really long hours and do that job unless you really love to do it?
The implication? Damon didn't hesitate. He pushed back immediately, explaining that people don't go into teaching for job security or money. They do it because they care about kids. Then came the off-camera comment. 10% of teachers are bad.
Well, if you have job security, don't you feel like that disincentivizes an
It's not
individual?
job security. You just heard. Did you hear what she said? It's
Aren't there 10% that are bad, though? 10% of teachers are bad.
Where'd you get that number?
I don't know. 10% of people in any profession maybe should think of something else.
Well, okay, but I mean, maybe you're a shitty cameraman. I don't know. Maybe 10% of cameramen are bad. I mean, but what's the point? What's the point?
Yeah,
Damon turned toward it instantly. Maybe 10% of people in any profession are bad. He countered, dismantling the premise. His tone wasn't theatrical. It was personal. His mother was a teacher. This wasn't abstract. He wasn't defending laziness.
I just told you that's not true. Did you listen?
Come on, it's very difficult. Almost
How do you know that? Where are you getting that? I've been a lifelong educator, so where are you getting that information?
I mean, this is
You came with that information and you're sticking with it. But listen, there's an answer from an expert who said that's not true, and you're not absorbing that information.
He was defending dignity, and sometimes the sharpest shutdown is simply refusing to let a narrative go unchallenged. And with that, the time of our video is over, but hey, don't fret. We will be back with part 4. Till then, like and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to press the bell